Hello, all the Libras in the house. Welcome to your bi-weekly reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what your rising or your moon sign is, below this video is a link where you can go to draw up your natal chart to get the information so that you can tune into this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and for sharing this beautiful journey of light with me. So this is a general reading for Libra. If you don't resonate, feel free to browse this channel for other videos that you might be drawn to. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my style, subscribe and hit the bell below this video for further notifications. Everything you need to know about me is in the drop box below. My name is Ahorangi. Ahorangi, it means vertical connection to the sky. And it was a name given to me by my Maori family. Okay, so let's jump in. Your ruler Venus is in Taurus, and it is just past the conjunction point of Uranus. So, we're looking at a situation where there's a lot of, I would say there's a focus on value. Venus in Taurus is about value systems, as well as Uranus is trying to determine what that value is. Okay, so there is also a squaring your Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, as well as the South Node. So there would have been a focus on, I would say, either your home life or your career. Okay, and there's to be a lot of things that change concerning where you live, and energy that you expend on your private life versus your visibility in the world. Let's have a look. Ace of Cups, relationships, but also healing on the heart level. Feeling good. There's a focus on emotional well-being. There's also a focus on work. Everyone so far, it's the weirdest thing. Everyone so far that I've been reading for have been getting aces. Okay, so just give me a moment while I tune in, please. Okay, so I feel, as I said when I started out with this reading, I feel like relationships are very important, and also that issue of value is coming in. Valuing your relationships, but also things that you value and your own personal value systems. I feel that it is very important for you at this point in time to connect with people who are emotionally balanced. But it's also about establishing an even give and take in any kind of relationship or connection that you are in, whether this is on personal level or professional level. This could be just friendships as well, social circles that you move in. It is to determine how much of yourself are you willing to invest in any given situation, and balance is very important for you. You're also finishing off with relationships where you have had to be, you had to be satisfied with people giving you crumbs off their table. You had to be satisfied with the least effort from their end, and that might have caused conflict in relationships. It could have caused conflict at work, people not being team players and not pulling their weight. But it could also have been, in your personal relationships, professional relationships, where you needed to make adjustments as to, if someone gives me X, then I should give them Y. Okay, so it is returning to that balance. I feel in business, there's at work you feel quite successful, and that the worst is over concerning challenging situations. But I feel like there is still some conflict that you need to deal with. And I feel this is more in your private life than it is in your career or your community visibility in the world. Now, why is the Ace of Cups here? I feel someone, if you're not in a relationship and you're single, I feel like this is to do with your spiritual development, spiritual growth, spiritual awakening. This could also just be soul retrieval kind of work, soul retrieval, maybe doing past life regressions, you know, those type of spiritual healing, alternative healing, which brings you, you know, that emotional depth and fulfillment in your life, which doesn't necessarily have to include another person. But I do feel if you're single, there's definitely love on the cards for you. There's a soulmate card that is shown up here. So why is the Ace of Cups here? We have a beautiful energy with a heart overflowing with joy and emotion. We have the Tower, so I feel for some of you there would be a love at first sight, a kind of energy making appearance, or a sudden breakthrough in, you know, a deeper understanding of your life. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? You're working on your money, you're working on your security, you're quite happy to put the work in and pay attention to small details. We have the Ace of Rods falling out. As I say, the aces abound, and for each and every sign I've been using different decks. So I feel for some of you, you might be starting a new job, and this could be a sudden breakthrough in your career, something that you've been working on, you know, for quite some time, trying to make progress in your career or whatever it is that you do for a living or how you generate income. And that suddenly there's this beautiful opportunity for a career change that's showing up. And it's very successful because we have the Six of Wands there, public recognition for your efforts, recognizing your, how do I say it, your skill set, and rewarding you for efforts being made. So why is the Six of Wands here? I feel like there is success around the home. There is a celebration around the home. Maybe even a wedding. I have a wedding, a celebration, or at the very least a birthday celebration of some kind around family and home. And it's been very successful, especially if it would be a fairly big affair where it had to take a lot of organizing and you know, effort and resources to organize it and to make it happen. It will be very successful. Maybe even buying a new home, moving into a new home, your renovations in your home is successful and everything is moving forward if you've been doing DIY around your living space. We have the Five of Swords here, so there is something to say about conflict and people around you who would like to pick a fight. They want to rock the boat, so they very much in the ego and want to win at all costs. Even if you don't directly deal with the situation, I feel like you might hear of someone who is, you know, having to deal with a conflict. So I feel like this conflict is around maybe one of the children who is chomping at the bit, could be a teenager, chomping at the bit to do their own thing. I feel like this could also be a teenager who is, you know, maybe into their first relationship of, let's just call it young love, puppy love, that sort of thing. And this relationship is causing a little bit of havoc around, you know, the living space, your home, because there's rules and things that needs to be functional. You can't just come in and do whatever you want. So it's just that typical teenage behavior where that's, you know, there's a little bit of a lack of discipline and they're up in the ego and everything's about them. But, you know, with the Libra having to handle this is, you know, you just go back to the even give and take, right? Go back to taking action to restore the equilibrium and to move away from this chaotic behavior and have a beautiful intellectual approach about this, a beautiful intellectual practical approach about this. And that is what Libra is all about. You know, you are the diplomats, you know how to handle conflicts. So we have a Two of Cups here, we have a soulmate connection. So So what is this Two of Cups about? Why is the Two of Cups here? I feel if you're in a relationship, this is going into a new cycle, to the next level of your relationship. Even if you have been married, there is a beautiful renewal of the connection with your person. If you're single, you're meeting, there's a good chance of you meeting someone and having a love at first sight connection, instant connection and recognition, and it is electrifying. Okay, so tell me about this Two of Cups. We have two people staring into each other's eyes, bearing their souls and feeling quite comfortable to be this vulnerable, which is something. You know, the cards are taking a long time. I want them to fly out. I don't want it to fall out. So, there we go. That's what I see. Where this card is falling, you might actually meet someone at work. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Someone who is now emotionally available. Maybe you've known each other for a while. And all of a sudden this person says, okay, well, I'm ready now. And everything is just like falling into place. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. A big cup of love. And I feel like this is on the masculine side. There's someone who is all of a sudden, you know, like in the mood for love. They say, okay, it's time. It's time now. So tell me about that Six of Pentacles. I feel like Six of Pentacles is concerning maybe, you know, bringing in the balance concerning the conflict factor at home. It is about getting everyone back into line, having those important conversations that bring in healing and a better understanding of where each and every one is at. Talking about things that normally people want to sweep under the rug and keep quiet about to keep the peace. I feel like when it comes to resolving conflict, I do feel, especially if it's a type of conflict that makes an appearance again and again, then this is something that will be sorted out for once and for all. Tell me about the World. The World is a card of completion. You are finishing off with a cycle, especially with the World here and all the two aces coming in. There is, and the World is also ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is one of the planets that is squaring your sign. So it's Saturn will be dipping into Aquarius on the 22nd of March, which I feel would be, you know, part of the completion of the cycle in, you know, with you. When it comes to transformation and restructuring your life in whatever area, you know, this is. So just put it where it fits. So the completion comes about concerning a mature woman, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who is a very practical, loyal. Okay, she has a huge potential to create something stable and long term. She's connected to her heart. She knows how to take care of herself. She's very passionate. She cares of herself, she cares of her children, very soft heart, connected to nature. So this could either be you finishing off with a relationship that was concerning a woman of this description. Whether you masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. You just put it where it fits for you. But it's also about you being very practical and realizing that it's okay to weigh facts and to try and get information to make informative decisions. But at the end of the day, you have to be practical about it as well. So tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this could also be someone from the past making a reappearance in your life, because we do have the Judgment there. And this could potentially also be, if you are open to a relationship, I feel like this could potentially be someone you've known from the past that's making a reappearance. Or this is for a romantic connection, or this could be someone you've known that is just making an appearance, and this could be a mother figure of some kind. Okay, so let's see what and this person is loyal, so it really comes with good intentions. Okay, that's what I want to say. So I'm going to draw some angel cards to see what the angels have to say. Angel messages for Libra for the next 2 weeks. I so enjoy doing these astrology readings. It's the first time I'm doing these ones. Okay, for Libra, we've got 2 cards. Akasha, and it says, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Absolutely, especially with this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Both of those are very spiritual cards. Mystique. Keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to happen. Well, there you go. You have a week that is very exciting. There'll be beautiful surprises coming for you in the way of relationships and very good experiences. You'll be able to problem solve and resolve conflict. And there's also a beautiful, brand new, fresh start with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Thank you for watching, everyone. I loved reading for you. Have a beautiful 2 weeks. Bye.